Almost there. We're gonna be okay. I love you. Both of you.
We love you too.
Oh my god!
Hold on!
Can't this thing move faster?
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god!
Hey everybody, welcome back. One Eyed Sniper here. We are at the Cabot House, so we just got the quest that I should have had before going to that insane asylum. I'm hoping that me killing all the mercenaries there didn't negatively impact the mission. So for now, we're gonna head to Good Neighbor, turn in some quests there, pick up anything we can, and then we'll take a look at it from there. I think heading over to Diamond City is probably a good idea. And finish up some quests there, and then we'll probably hit Sanctuary after. That's probably going to take a couple episodes, though. We'll see. Hey, buddy. How are you? He doesn't have a lot of security here. I mean, obviously, the Sentry Bot can do a lot of work, as we've seen, but the amount of security he has is not, like, insane or anything. Surprised he hasn't been taken out. Yeah, I think Good Neighbor's our best bet. 2 quests there. I could head over the railroad right now, but we have other railroad quests we can do and then turn those in, I guess, so we'll do that later. Been a while since we've been to Good Neighbor. We've never discovered this before. Yeah, let's check it out. Why not? And nothing much going on. Elevator ride.
Going up. Boston Bugle offices.
But he is hostile. What can we do to him? Get him out of the way. Light him on fire. It's probably not going to help that much. I don't want to use my only frag.
This area clear.
We'll let him on fire.
With search protocol. Located.
I don't have any backup, do I? Shotgun it is, up close and personal.
Please, cleared.
Take care of that arm if we can. Yeah, it's not going good at all. Can't get the combat inhibitor.
Engagement with multiple hostiles in progress. Please stand clear of the combat area.
Not getting any backup. Either. Alright. Alright.
This is a lawful use of deadly force.
I'm sure it is.
Please direct complaints to your local law enforcement authorities.
I guess let's be smart about this. And combat stim back up here.
Initiating search for hostile target.
Yeah, light him on fire wasn't the best starting action. And now I can't go back up. He's coming down for me anyways. Damn it, I screwed that up.
Use of deadly force is in progress.
I had a perfect opportunity to hit him in the back.
Citizens are advised to clear the area.
We're just gonna have to do this. There we go. It didn't feel good, McCready. It didn't feel good at all. Anywho, let's see what's down here. It's not one of my better moments. Technical documents. Typewriter. Yeah, let's go back up. I think. Now we got a terminal. Check those. Not gonna be tall. Could be your.
Yes.
Okay. These are just articles. Oh, we've got a bunch of those Eddie Winter tapes. I want to go through as soon as we find all of them. So, case closed on crime boss Eddie Winter. In a move that has shocked and angered the people of Massachusetts, the Boston Police Department announced last night that they have ceased all investigations into the actions of reputed organized crime boss Edward Eddie Winter. Speaking on behalf of the special task force that had been assembled specifically to build a case against Winter, Captain Jonathan Widmark of the BPD said, "After reviewing the evidence with our colleagues at the Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms, and Lasers, it became clear that we were in fact wrong. Eddie Winter has indeed had a colorful history, but it is not a criminal history. By pursuing our case against Mr. Winter, we would simply continue to waste taxpayer dollars and even worse, condemn an innocent man. It was an unexpected turn of events, to be sure, according to the Boston Bugle's confidential sources within the Boston Police Department. The innocent man was anything but, and as uncovered by Captain Widmark's official investigation codenamed Operation Winter's End, Eddie Winter was involved in every crime imaginable, from petty larceny to first-degree murder. And although nothing was proved, everyone on Widmark's task force suspected Winter in the August homicide death of their lead detective's fiancée, a Miss Jennifer Lands. Whatever the truth, it would appear the city of Boston has nothing more to fear from Eddie Winter. When approached for comment, the alleged crime boss could not be reached. In fact, his South Boston sub shop has been shuttered, and his Harborside residence completely cleaned out. Eddie Winters, it would seem, has disappeared. War has a... Let's see... China showed down the atomic ultimatum. I don't really want to read through all of these. I mean, I kind of do. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read these all, but I'm going to move this part of the video to the end. So anyone that wants to hear them, you can. If you don't, then you won't hear it. So, yeah. Okay, so let's continue searching here. Alright, just looking at that poster real quick. Okay, let's head up. Wherever the stairs are. They're right by me. Yeah, that goes outside. Wonder if there's really not much here. Let's see what else we got. I don't know what I needed ceramic for, but I don't think I need it anymore. I wonder if this is going to be the same. Not going to be that one.
Through.
Earl. Yeah, okay, so they're all the same articles. Alright, so I guess going out this door is the only thing we can do. This building didn't have much in it, apparently. Okay, we are on the roof. San Francisco Sunlights. Oh, this used to be an office. Okay. Luckily we can get into there.
Yes.
Alright, not much. What was the whole... This building was kind of lame. Just a corner office. That will certainly lead to my doom. Alright, I guess we'll head back inside and get out of here. Yeah, I really feel like maybe I missed something. Come on. No? Because we explored all the way down there. We checked up here and that's about it. Alright. Maybe something will bring us here later. I don't know.
Lobby.
If I did miss something major, I'm sure someone will let me know. Alright, off to Good Neighbor we go. What'd you find? Pipe rifle? Oh. Sweet. Good dog. Did find a pipe rifle, but the ammo was a good find.
There's gotta be something valuable inside to justify all this protection.
I don't remember if we went in here or not. I don't think we did, but we'll deal with that later. Okay, here we go. We've made it back. Alright, Good Neighbor. I think we got stuff to sell.
Heads up.
Well,
A radstorm coming in, apparently.
Split up the loot.
Actually, it looks like we sold it already. Good. I got some random stuff I can try to sell.
Sweet Pip-Boy, brother.
Hey, Cleo.
Hold on to
I've
that.
got a weapon here for every situation.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Let's get you outfitted.
I guess I need to get
killer.
inside so I don't get rads. Okay, I need to buy some stuff off you then. Party starter. It temporarily slows time during combat when you are at 10% or less health. It actually does have better damage resist as well. What does our right foot do? Gives us one strength, which is good, but quite a bit more damage resistance. I can't afford it though. I don't know why I'm looking at it. And then that one would be good too. Reflects 10% of melee damage back on an attacker. I mean, the bonus is not that great, but it's still better damage resistance by a lot. Alright. Well, we can't afford any of them anyway, so let's move on. Well, I can buy some, you know what? We're gonna go to the other lady first. Is there anything I really want there?
Yes. Daisy.
McGrady, I haven't seen you in a while. You haven't been avoiding me, have you?
No, how could I stay away from someone as cute as you, Daisy?
You're a lousy liar. But I'll just play stupid and pretend I don't know that. So, what do you need?
I got it, Daisy. I found the cure to Duncan's disease.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. That's wonderful news. How'd you do it? Last time you tried, the ferals almost chewed you to bits.
I didn't do it alone. My friend here got me through medtech. Now, all I need to do is get the cure into Duncan's hands. Can you help me?
Of course, McCready. You've saved my behind more than once. It's the least I can do. It's okay. You can trust me. I swear I'll get the cure to Duncan.
What did McCready do to help you out?
Running a business in a town like Good Neighbor is a challenge. Let's just say I've had my share of unfriendly customers. And McCready's been there to help me handle the situation.
If McCready trusts you, that's good enough for me.
I appreciate that. He's actually not so bad. Once you get to know him. I'll get the sample on the first caravan leaving the Commonwealth. The driver owes me a few favors, and he's reliable. It will arrive at your homestead in no time, McCready.
Thanks. You're a doll.
Hey, do me a favor. Take care of McCready for me. He's one of the good ones.
Okay, that is done. You're welcome.
We should get
Daisy.
to the third
Means a
rail.
lot to me that you
Sure.
made the library a safer place.
sing.
Great. Just
Let's see what
don't
you got.
volunteer.
Everything's guaranteed to
That'd be
last.
heartbreaker number
Until
starts
it doesn't.
only you're in-
Alright. That's that to sell you, and what do you have for me? Okay, destroys left leg. It's a little better than what I have. What would our left leg do? Strength and endurance. Yeah, I like that a little more. Too expensive combat stim pack. I won't be buying that. Razor grain would be kind of cool. What kind of junk you got? Yeah, I definitely want the nuclear material. Take that. Take an oven mitt as well. Teddy bears. That'll work. And I think I have a pack of cigarettes for you, Daisy.
Damn fountain.
Hold up.
Hey,
I think we need to
I'm
talk.
getting over someone, okay? Little compassion.
Okay, what's on your mind?
What's on your mind?
Get your
This has been
compassion.
nagging at me for a while. I've been waiting for the right moment to talk to you, and I suppose this is as good a time as any. After helping me get Duncan's cure for medtech, I figured I owe you something. And I always pay my debts. Here. I wanted you to have this.
Wooden soldier toy. I bet you this is a reference for New Vegas that I probably don't get right now.
I know a carved toy soldier is a strange reward for risking your life, but this one's special. It means a lot to me.
Did you make this yourself?
Do I look like the artistic type to you? My wife Lucy gave this to me right after we met. I told her I was a soldier, and she made it for me. Never could bring myself to tell her the truth. That I was just a hired killer. The soldier story was the best thing I could come up with. I didn't want to lose her because of what I was.
She ever find out the truth?
No. It doesn't really matter anymore. She died a few years back. We made the mistake of holding up in a metro station one night. We didn't know that the place was infested with ferals. They were on her before I could even fire a shot. Ripped her apart right in front of me. There was nothing I could do. Took everything I had to escape with Duncan in my arms. Maybe it would have been better if we died there with her.
Oh, kind of had a hard life.
Why would you say something like that?
I guess I needed to tell someone how I felt about it. Damn, I miss Lucy. No matter how bad things got, she was always there with a shoulder to lean on. It gave me... Well, it gave me the courage I needed to press ahead. To never give up. When she died, I thought that feeling was gone forever. Then I met you. You have the world's problems in your back, and here you are helping me with mine. Lending me your shoulder like Lucy did. I just want you to know how much your friendship means to me.
Alright, thanks, buddy.
I appreciate you telling me all of this. I know it's difficult.
It was difficult, but it needed to be said. Anyway, thanks for hearing me out. Taking all that weight off my shoulders makes the journey a little easier, if you know what I mean. Speaking of which, it's about time we got back on the road, don't you think?
Maybe you should go and spend time with your kid. I didn't realize your wife was dead. So, I mean, anyways. Okay, we got the kill shot perk. I'll have to check that out.
Don't be shy.
And we're getting decent rads, so that's great. Okay, kill shot. Thanks to your relationship with McCready, headshots accuracy in VATS is increased by 20. Well, that's kind of cool. Damage reduction against robot energy weapons. Well, that one's kind of cool with the Prestons. I haven't really paid attention to what all my perks were. Out of all of them, I like kill shot and Prestons the most.
Chances are we have what?
Okay, we had another quest here. What was it? Look for the stash. Oh. Did I already find those? Talk to Bobby. Where the hell is Bobby? Bobby is not up here.
You're blocking my light, man?
Sorry, Drifter.
Running from something? Welcome home.
Hey, you.
I don't think I've ever been here
For
before.
work?
What kind of work?
It's good work. Under the supervision of the best boss you'll ever have. If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
There's a project I'm working on. A big one. One that could get me into lots of trouble if the wrong person finds out. So a little discretion is called for. I got a delicate house of cards going here, you know?
You can do better than that.
Fine. Take 100 up front.
Okay, it works. What do you want?
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown.
Alright, I'm intrigued. Let's get something to eat before we head inside. What sounds good? Get a baked bloatfly in there. I'm trying to think of what my minor ones are. There we go. Okay, can I go in? Thank you.
Ready to get to work?
No, I followed you down here for the exercise.
Funny. Well, you'll get plenty of exercise here. You are gonna be doing some digging.
What are we digging for? Buried treasure?
You could call it that. But seriously, lay off the questions. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will you?
Join the dig. That sounds like something shotgun would come in handy for. What the hell is going on with this one? I met Bobby No Nose. Interesting. In the alley and good neighbor and agreed to work for her. She asked me to work on digging a tunnel in her basement. I have a feeling we're robbing somebody. Old school heist. See what she's got going on in her little abode here.
Can't break the code.
Okay, let's do that. Hopefully that thing's quiet enough it doesn't tip her off. Okay, Bobby, let's find out what's going on since you don't want to answer locked up for a second. And it's doing it again. Maybe I need to get out of sneak. Okay, that terminal does not want to be used. That's stupid. Now, let me try sitting in the chair first. Alright, so either the auto hack didn't really work, or this thing's just kind of bugged out. It doesn't look like we're using the terminal, so anyways. Nice wasted gear. Okay, we get saving. Taking your carton of cigarettes.
What's the point of picking up that junk?
To hear you bitch. What's the point?
Well, what are you waiting for? Get digging.
Okay, fine. We'll go dig a hole. Taking your hubcap too. Am I gonna have to actually dig? Oh.
Hey, I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man.
Starting to feel like we're doing charity. Did you just hear something?
It's crawling with mirelurks.
Bail!
Bobby can take this job and shove it.
Yep.
Good luck down there, new guy.
Shotgun it is. Get out of the way, and I'll go deal with your problem. Oh, for fuck's sake. There.
Rest yet?
3 of them? It's not a big deal. Come on, buddy. Look up at me. There you go.
Chopped up another kill from me.
Alright, easy enough. Let's see what's down here before we head back up. Stop taking their claws. I don't actually, are those considered? That's probably for mounting on the wall, which I don't really care much about. Let's see. We got all that. Glowing fungus down here we can take, I think. Oh no, don't drink it. Okay. Got enough rad problems as it is. Alright, I'll have to talk to Bobby. Much better job than digging, just shooting things in the face.
Bobby.
What is going on in my tunnel?
That room was filled with mirelurks.
At least you put up a better fight than those good-for-nothings. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
Who is this guy?
He's just the guy we need to speed things along. Likes gadgets, money, and not much else. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Okay, that works. We're heading that way as well. I have a feeling she's going to rip off the mayor. I don't know if I'm cool with, though. I don't really necessarily like the mayor that well anyways. I don't really have any strong feelings about him one way or the other. Okay, so we've got another quest I'm not sure if we can actually do. I'm going to go see if I can look at her terminal again. Now that we've zoned in and out. But I don't know if I ever got those chems that quest is telling me about, or not. Nope, we're not getting into this terminal. Yeah, so we got this. That one. Look for the stash of chems in Zephyr Ridge Camp. I guess it's just outside the walls. Alright, we'll actually walk to Diamond City because I think I want to check out that combat zone place as well. Okay, so it's not on there anymore, the Zephyr Ridge Camp thing, so it's somewhere else. Yeah, I think that's a quest that's in like one of the DLC areas. Probably Far Harbor, maybe? I don't know, I could be wrong. Okay, well, we could try to go for that brewing machine. Actually, it might be a good idea since we're here. That's also going to be for Good Neighbor, so let's actually go that direction. We haven't actually been that way yet. Which means we're probably going to hit combat up. Okay, this should be about right. I think we need to go southeast. Yeah. So what I'll probably do is in Diamond City I'll switch McCready out for Piper, and then we'll switch Piper out for Preston whenever we run into him. Till I get a new one. Okay, where's this go? Oh, they're dead. Guess somebody lived here. That'll work. Alright, let's keep moving. Where's this take me? Looks like I may actually rotate all the way around. Here we go. So the Brotherhood's hanging out there somewhere.
Going down. Ground floor.
It doesn't look like anyone's home.
I'm guessing that reminds you of the old days.
Yes, it reminds me of the old days. Seen a lot of these Vault-Tec lunchboxes recently. Nuka Cade token. First time I think I found one of those. Oh, looks like a game hiccup there for a second. This way. Think. Okay, looks like we might have some super mutants hanging out here.
Opening fire! That all you got?
What's left? Not getting anything in vats, but they're around. I really like getting the mutant hound meat because it removes rads. It's kind of nice. Okay, that's not a super mutant. Oh, they blew it up. A lot of radiation in that area.
Bring it on! Best mistake you'll ever make.
Heads up, they went dark.
Okay, what she got? 308, shotgun.
Playtime's over!
I'll have to deal with this later. We got metal right leg, VATS enhanced, don't care. Okay, we got some ammo. Looks like the Brotherhood's not all dead.
That wasn't even worth wasting my bullets.
So I think this thing gets a lot of rads around it when it blows up, doesn't it? Maybe not. There must have been one that crashed next to something that had a shit ton of rads, and I just associated the two. Looks like about raiders over there. Should have been mutants around here, but not so much. Nice, purified water. Thanks, buddy. Bomber jacket. Let me look at that. It's a first. Might be time to change up our look. Nope. Doesn't do anything good. And yeah. You know what, Preston? McCready, might be trying for you to change up your look.
Look alive.
Yeah, sure.
Just
I'll trade with you.
It's just 2 pounds. You can still wear your dumb hat. There you go. Okay. There should have been someone from the Brotherhood left alive. I thought. Not that they're gonna have anything to say, I guess, so. Keep moving. Harbor Master Hotel. Does not sound like a nice place to me. Okay, let's do the machine gun first.
Time's up, asshole! Now is just find him! Find him! That's how we do
Oh no.
around here.
Come on, Mirelurks. Oh no, it was a terrible throw. I got freaked out. Right, take her out.
Still kicking?
Come on, make this quick.
Ow.
That's what I call a confirmed kill.
Alright guys, not too bad. Let's throw a bandage on in a minute. I don't know where that's coming from. That guy's done. Let's stop wasting those. He's got nothing. Where was that legendary Mirelurk at? Holy crap. Guess there was a mine there. Better him than me. I don't know where that legendary Mirelurk went. I thought it was legendary. Is this him? It is. Bolstering. Grants increased energy and damage resistance to lower your health. Eh. Alright. Be worth selling. Greedy, come here.
What do you...
Maybe time to call in a bot here soonish. Actually, we got a little ways to go, it looks like. Greedy's carrying a lot.
You want?
Okay. Let's throw that bandage on, like I mentioned. And keep going. And let's check for mines real quick. Okay, I forgot about that already.
Pretty sure we're not alone.
That's done. Not getting any mines. The war going on. Go see if we can't help out. Okay, I don't see anything. Try to take that out though. Don't have to worry about it later. Brotherhood Scribe. What are you guys shooting at over here? Oh, let's check for more mines for him.
Shoot to kill.
It's over there. You guys get it? Yeah, looks like they got it. I don't know what it was. Nope, they didn't get it. Oh, no. Automated turrets. Get it, Brotherhood. Okay, they're still alive. That's done. Oh no. Too many cars around here.
Tango down.
You're welcome, McCready. Move. Oh no, I almost ran right into it.
I know you're here.
Okay. And now I know you're here.
This is bullshit.
What is that? Oh, Brahmin. Alright, Dogmeat, you know where this person is? Not that it matters much.
Well, we're not going to need that stuff anymore.
Let's see. Yeah, let's go look at those settlers too, see if they had anything useful on them. Okay, nothing. Alright, bottle caps. Bottle cap. About it. The window washer thing that'll take me up. Well, that's not what we're here for. Oh, actually, let's go check that out. That'll just be a roof. Well, there's not like a chameleon deathclaw living up here. Oh. They don't see.
What the fuck was
don't
that?
see much, but I do. Done. Get out of here. Batter up. Get out. Throwing grenades at me and shit. Kill me that way. Let's throw on another bandage. Okay, what does this do? It does 30% more damage against mirelurks and bugs. Alright, well. I'm glad they don't throw Molotovs that much, really, because that probably would have hit me. Though they do less damage now, so... Not that big of a deal. Okay, I'm going to go and end it here. Where we're going is right next to us. Oh, just a little to the south. We'll grab that, and then we'll head on back to Good Neighbor in the next one. Unless it takes us a while in there. But, alright guys, thanks for watching. I know you have a choice where you watch our Fallout Let's Plays, and I thank you for choosing One Eye Sniper. Peace out, everyone. Okay, war. Has there been any extended period of time in recent memory in which soldiers have not fought, bled, and died, all for the sake of furthering the political goals of one government or another? The short answer is no. The longer, more terrifying answer is that we have not yet begun to experience the extent of human suffering. From Anchorage in frigid Alaska to Shantou on our enemy's doorstep, American troops have been embroiled in brutal battle. They have taken and lost many lives, a nearly uncountable number. But not entirely, because the truth is the casualties have been countable. These conflicts, however horrible, have all been, in some inexplicable, perverted way, manageable. Through taxes and various wartime revenues, the United States government has been able to fund a standing army, the likes of which this country has never before seen. The same is certainly true of our mortal foe, China. And with each dollar spent comes a natural accounting of how that dollar was spent. Every bullet, every bunker-busting bomb, every body bag, soon after each is used in the theater of war, we know every how, when, and where. But the sad, obvious truth is that the days of manageable war have nearly come to an end. In the minds of the world's great leaders, those billions of dollars haven't merely been spent, they've been wasted. Because here we are, after more than a decade of constant warfare with no clear end and no clear winner in sight. So really, at this point, what other option do these superpowers have, if not the nuclear one? And therein, of course, lies the rub. For when China or the United States launches its nuclear missiles and drops its atomic bombs, there will be no one left to count the casualties, let alone the ordnance. No one left to declare victory. So then only one question remains. Is there any way the powers of the world can prevent a nuclear apocalypse? If there is any hope left for the world, we must believe the answer is yes. But these are hopeless times. Okay, Boston food riots continue. In what can only be described as a scene of absolute pandemonium, on Friday afternoon, soldiers of the United States Army's 184th Infantry Regiment opened fire on a group of unarmed civilians after an unknown person smashed the plate glass window of the Roxbury Food Bank, prompting several people in the line outside to storm into the establishment. As of yesterday evening, at least 4 people were confirmed dead and 8 others injured, but Jonathan Corman, spokesman for the Army, insists the troops acted within their authority. The soldiers in question issued explicit verbal warnings several times. Those people knew exactly what would happen if they broke the line and attacked the food bank. Hunger is no excuse for civil disobedience, vandalism, or, in this case, starting a riot that puts the lives of every civilian in the area at risk. It is the role of the United States Army to maintain order in this difficult time, and that is exactly what happened in this instant. I would also like to point out that the soldiers of the 184th Infantry Regiment have not had a food ration in 2 days. These men and women understand hunger probably better than anyone. It is a response the American people have grown accustomed to, as violent scenes like the one in Roxbury have played out again and again across the country as a starving populace tries desperately to obtain food for its families. And as happened so many times in the past, the civilian witnesses of the so-called riot tell a different tale. Every 85-year-old grandmother Hannah Henry was in the line at the food bank and claims the soldiers had anything but order and liberty on their minds. They were laughing, joking about who they were going to shoot first. It was all a game to them. Both soldiers may not have fired on the crowd before the window got broke, but they were looking forward to it all the same. One can only hope that the violence in Roxbury will be the last such incident our country has to suffer through. But until America finds the strength to question its domestic policies and the food to feed its people, the future remains uncertain. The White House remains empty. Where is our president? For more than half a year, the West Wing of America's most famous residence has remained shrouded in near complete darkness. A skeleton crew of manual laborers remains on staff to maintain the property, but nobody has lived or worked politically there for several months. And even though the White House press corps has unofficially and unceremoniously disbanded around the same time, the media has remained steadfast in answering the most important of questions: where is our president? At first, the assumption was that the entirety of the United States government had moved operations to Raven Rock, the military operations center located in the mountainous regions of Pennsylvania, just a few miles northeast of the presidential retreat in Camp David, Maryland. But further investigations have revealed that neither the president nor his cabinet have been to the Raven Rock complex in over a year. So if not Raven Rock, then where? Thanks to an extensive and exhaustive investigation, the Boston Bugle has uncovered the answer, and our readers will likely consider it as strange as it is shocking. The president has been leading our country from a Poseidon Energy oil rig just off the coast of San Francisco. It's certainly an odd choice for a presidential command center, or is it? Not as much as it may seem, as our investigation discovered. Thanks to the testimony of a highly placed anonymous source, the Boston Bugle has learned that the official designation of the oil rig is actually Control Station Enclave, giving credence to the long-running rumors of a secret, militarized shadow government known as the Enclave that would take control of the United States in the event of a nuclear conflagration. And so, the mystery of the missing president has finally been solved, but in doing so, has the Boston Bugle also uncovered evidence that the end of the world, in the form of total atomic war, is also at hand. Sadly, the president's silence seems to speak volumes. Interesting. I like that they harken back to the Enclave and stuff. Okay, Boston headed for the first World Series win since 1918. As every resident of Boston is painfully aware, it has been 159 years since the city has reveled in the joy of a World Series victory. Whether from strikeout, error in the outfield, or ball that rolls disastrously through an infielder's legs, defeat has remained our constant, unwelcome companion. But not for long. In what has been one of the most exciting World Series races in decades, Boston has achieved a 3-0 lead over the unbeatable Texas favorite. Batting, fielding, and pitching have all aligned, thanks largely to the direction of legendary coach Dusty Wilder, giving this year's team the best chance they've had for victory in, well, forever. Even more encouraging than Game 4 being played here in Boston is the fact that the team has yet to utilize their star pitcher, Matt the Missile Murtaugh. With him on the mound, some are actually predicting not only a series-shattering win, but a no-hitter to boot. Yes, for years, the concession stands of Boston have fed baseball fans a steady diet of beer, hot dogs, peanuts, and bitter defeat. But on Saturday, October 23rd, 2077, the only thing that could snatch away victory is an act of God or some obscene calamity of man. Tomorrow, my friends, the unthinkable will finally come to pass, and life in Boston will never be the same again. I don't actually know when the nuclear strikes happened. I'm wondering if they actually did happen on that day.